Taste it yet? Just taste your coffee yet? Oh, that's delicious. It's not really very warm. Took me a while to get in here, if anybody shows up, just so you know. Right. I may not have made that public. Did you get a notification?
No.
Huh?
No.
No. The hard one.
Oh, the disgusting.
No. That's
I thought they
everybody
were
cheese.
cheese puffs. But I think they're popcorn.
They're popcorn.
I'm sorry.
It's like stuff. They're like licky sedate dinosaur. Rawr. What's up, Carl? It's just me. The missus fell off the bus. Oh, I didn't stop. Oh, that's good. Hey, cooking 1.5. Ah. Cooking 1.5. We were actually messing around your channel on the way from, was it between Oklahoma and Arkansas?
I think so.
Yeah. My wife was making horrible midget jokes. I'm just saying.
You're a
It was
lie.
bad. Y'all should like not let her go on your tongue.
Don't be. I'm gonna smack you.
What?
You're such a lie.
You're highly insensitive. I'm just saying you are.
You are a lie.
I'm not. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. How's it going? I felt like a midget this weekend for like 10 hours. That was kind of weird. I'm never the short guy. I am never the short guy in the room. And, well, we went and hung out with a couple of brothers, and they both got like 3 inches on me. I was like,
At least.
what's
Yeah.
up? I fully expected some goony goo goo out of it. Pretty little people. Ah. What do y'all want to know about the trip, other than the fact that we have had a blast so far? I'll tell you what, I'm going to hold y'all hostage. I have. Oh, I'll be right back. Contained within this device are hours of conversation between me and the revolting man.
Oh, cool. You'll probably like that one.
All right, cool. The hours of conversation. I won't delete them if y'all give me $1 million.
Oh, gosh.
If you make it 1.5 million, I'll actually edit them together into a coherent video. When there's somebody there to talk with, the revolting man is very animate about what he believes. What did we do with those there?
Abe, don't get in trouble.
What are you doing now? Jerry, here you are trying to climb on a boat or something? What are you doing, Abe?
Sneaking outside to
Oh,
pop in.
okay. Yeah, don't get in trouble. Need to save up that money because we got a road trip coming out in September.
Or October.
September or October or both.
I can't do both.
I'm sorry, you have to stay home.
Okay.
I'll have me a motorcycle by then.
You think?
I'm gonna go right through the middle of Mississippi.
Don't ever stop or slow down.
I'll fill up on one side. I won't stop till I get to the other side. Anybody, any of y'all people ever been through Mississippi? This right here? It will be when I get through. No, it is. We're in Mississippi, apparently. Oh. This one's it. Oh. The state of Mississippi so far has proven that it has absolutely nothing to offer me and my wife. So in our travels, that's one of the things we've been doing in travels, kind of find out what kind of area where the people are friendly and seems reasonably safe and this, that, and everything else. This will be in all of our trips across this country, and we've been taking them for 7 or 8 years. We just used to go see people that were broadcasting on YouTube. We've been fishing around the southeastern United States for a while, and for one stop out of all the stops we have made in Mississippi, for one stop, we have never felt safe getting out of our vehicle. Maybe I need to go further south or something. We've never gotten off the I-20 corridor. I'll confess that. But trying to guide everybody. The convenience store where we got the coffee out and stuff. But, I don't know. I wonder what she rents that stuff for. But anyway, just asked the guy behind us in line if he was holding, so she didn't have to drive all the way to his house. You know, watch the two guys behind the counter interact with the people that were in there before us. Just as funny as you could be. We walk up there and all of a sudden it's like, you need to hurry up and get the hell out. What do we do? So, yeah. Done. Through. What's-one didn't want to ruin the surprise one order. Hey, Aaron and Biddy and Sid's dad and everybody I missed, LS. Let's say hi to you yet, Chipper. I missed like all y'all guys.
David,
Prepper, Smith,
Eber,
David, D-Day. Wow, how many people are there? Some people. Poke, stab you. Anyway, if I miss saying hi, say something again, I'll try to say hi.
Aaron, did you get him?
I think I said hi, Aaron, but I'll say hi, Aaron, again.
No,
Culture
it
shock.
was even worse than that
It
one,
was-
LS.
Culture fear. What'd she say?
Uncle Al's back out.
All right, well, see you in a bit. No. I've never gone into a convenience store, not even in the worst part of the area we live in, and actually reached under my clothing, put my hand on a firearm before. Never.
We question whether we had one in the vehicle, but
We have checked to make sure the one in the vehicle was ready, but I've never actually felt the overpowering urge to grab a hold of something and withdraw it. And I don't scare you. And one black folk that did the scaring, in case y'all are wondering.
All right, later, David.
Later. Oh, cool.
You're out already, Prepper?
It's just crazy that, I mean, the stuff. And the young lady that we met in, well, didn't meet met, I shocked the hell out of her when, yeah, I don't care if she's paying or not. She was trying to buy groceries. She come up 30 cents short on getting everything she had up there. And there was nothing up there that was junk. It was food. And I asked her how much short she was. She was 30 cents. And you could see stress in her face. I mean, she's probably had kids at home. I paid for her stuff. Well, paid the rest of the stuff. It was 30 cents. Because she wasn't going to get no love from behind the counter. Because they're probably sick and tired of all the sob stories and everything. So, but paid out. We paid out. It took her a little bit of time to get everything counted out. And she made an effort to thank us before we got out of the store. And then she walked off carrying her bag of groceries. That was Alabama, right? Or was that still in Georgia? It's a pretty little redhead thing, though. Apparently they got redheads in Georgia too, or Alabama. It was somewhere right at the line.
Brian, Virginia.
Brian. Oh, is Kildare leaving out or Prepper leaving out?
Prepper's me out.
Night Prepper. What are they? 18.
Kildare said that he was in somewhere, Tennessee, Paris, Tennessee, to see my dying father.
Oh, dude.
I said,
Sorry.
prayers, Kildare.
Some of them little towns in Montana will scare the pool out of you, man. Man. Now, New Mexico, I ain't going back to New Mexico. I ain't living in New Mexico either. I ain't gonna have some lady come unglued on me because I parked in a place that she planned on parking at, and I shouldn't even be able to park on the property because she's Indian and I ain't. None of that crap was gonna come to tomahawks and knives. We were parking to go in the cafe. We didn't go in the cafe either. You know, I said, "Screw this! We're going down the road." Don't put a sign on the highway offering specials if you're gonna let your locals treat other people like that. Kids were little too. That store we stopped at just over the border in Tennessee was good.
Look, there's the tall guy.
Daniel T. The other tall guy. Where's the other? Or is the other tall guy in here? Or just one tall guy? Yeah, Daniel T's only like 3'3" or something like that. Times 3. Or 2 or something. He's about this tall. Maybe taller. Only like standing up now with me scrunching over. Whatever, that kind of stupid. Thanks, Ron. Thanks for
That's what I was like.
smacking that old boy. I mean, he needs to read the whole thing and see who he's talking trash to. When I explained it to him, he could have apologized. That would have fixed the whole thing. I think he's one of those young guys that was just trying to be funny.
No, he said he's old. He
Old?
don't understand the lingo.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, what does Popo have to do with your shit not stinking?
I'm not sure.
The coffee is not hot over there. I was worried about being hot. Better even warm. Ooh, I forgot we got banana. You want to watch a monkey eat a banana? Let me turn the camera up. She thought, yeah, I was talking about it. Okay, made a bad joke now. I can't open it. Why can't I open them? I can do this. Watch. I want to have to break them. I always get the ones that have carbon fiber in them. Did it all by myself, mommy. I can't feel the banana.
I told you to open the other end.
You can't open the other end. That's the end that you
Yes, you can.
to or whatever.
I've seen lots of people open the other end.
Really? Maybe use a can opener.
They have can openers in the vending machine down there.
They have can openers in the vending machine.
They have can openers in the vending machine. And toothpicks. And laundry soap. And Band-Aids. And deodorant.
You're full of shit.
I'm serious.
We're in a hooker hotel.
I don't know. Is that what that is?
No, you ain't going back.
I've never been to a hooker hotel,
Me
sorry.
either.
Oh yeah, obviously
I have
not.
No idea how it works.
Yeah.
We're one of those trucks parked out there.
Yep, now we know.
Man, I meant trucker hotel, not hooker. I said that wrong.
Well, I'm glad I locked the door already.
Oops. Glad there's a couch in here.
I'm sleeping on the couch. You're sleeping on the bed.
Who's gonna check under the seat?
That would be you.
No. I'm trying to figure out why there's patches in the ceiling right there where the window was. Or is. When I'm out at balls. We debated on whether I just drive through Mississippi. I was yawning and stuff. She made me eat a lot of lunch. She's like, no, you eat all your food. You want that, you eat that, mister. Okay. She does it to me all the time. She doesn't want me to get down to Dayton weight. She's trying to control my life. Come on. You pick the bananas next time. I picked up 2 green ones. They look yellow.
No H and X, I'll pass.
What do you think? Turn on what? No. So that would be kind of fun, I guess. Until we found the splatter pattern.
Meridian.
Louisiana Meridian. We was going to drive all the way to Jackson, but my cousin, he lived down south of here, which is the only stop we have ever had in Mississippi that was cool. Everybody was nice. Anyway.
Oh, you have to ask Wes. Is that bed vibrating?
Let me find the And no slot. I mean, I don't know how you check. Somebody take this shovel away from me. Come on, come up in Lubbock. Like, I don't know what a hooker hotel looks like.
Well, you were going to hooker hotels when I was still in elementary.
There's that. So almost to the whole. Oh, no, sorry. The
Oh, Chipper!
the reps. What? We're not talking about the carpet. What are we talking? She's splintered. She's back on. It smells clean. It looks clean. I wonder if the TV works. We haven't turned the TV on. Oh. There we go. Go to sleep. And, why? Seriously, why is that phone flashing?
I don't know.
Does anybody know why the phone flashes red?
It's supposed to mean you have a message, but it ain't for us because nobody knew we were here.
Bet if I unplug it, it quit doing that crap.
Hello.
No, I said it's smoking. She bought it specifically for. This is a little bit old. It's got a phone in her.
Messages from the pimp same time as that.
Yeah, time's up, man. You need to grab my girl, bro. We have to survive the night. We'll sleep in shifts. Get up, fuel up, and drive off. That's all we gotta do. We already paid the money. So. Right. Georgia's super pretty. All of it. Even when we swung back that other direction, headed south and then come across. We drove right through the middle of downtown Atlanta. That was actually kind of cool. I used to party in downtown Atlanta, but nobody was on the road because, well, I guess there's not that many people in downtown Atlanta whenever we go through. Barely missed one wreck. I mean, they had the wreck 2 miles ahead of us. There's still dust settling when we went by. That was after we were almost out of Atlanta when that happened. I know what it was. One car was trying to merge and one car was trying to exit at the same time, and neither one of them wanted to give it up. Nobody wants to be the guy to hit his brakes. It's either what causes wrecks is there's always 2 guys that refuse to hit the brakes or 2 guys that refuse to hit the gas.
Kildare said he's heading back home in the morning. Oh, not bad, though.
We are on the road home, Pepper Smith. We're in Mississippi right now. Kids are at the house. 8-hour drive. Oh, yeah, we got a little while left on our drive. Oh man, they got speed mosquitoes like you would not believe. And what we got, I mean, those things, You'd sit down, you'd see the mosquito land on you, and then he'd fly off, and he'd already bit you. They're the fastest little dumb things I've ever seen in my life. I mean, you pick your hand up to swat it, and he's already gone, and you gotta hit the spot. They're little tiny mosquitoes. I mean, we got mosquitoes at home, and then you got these little things over there in Georgia, it's like meat. I mean, I guess it don't take long to fill up when you're that small. It takes good 2-3 minutes for one of the ones at home to fill up. I mean, they gotta have a gallon tank. They land on you looking like a housefly. They fly off looking like a dragonfly. Yeah, that's whatever. Thanks. They don't want to do it once. The fire kills them. That's really not a good thought. Gonna have to risk it. Cause I'm sorry, I haven't. We've stayed in some rooms that cost what, $350, $400 a night, and I ain't found nothing about them worth anything. They ain't nothing better than what they got fresh paint on them.
Gonna go in. Well, these walls are.
Yeah,
The walls are actually
looks,
clean. The carpet's clean.
we're ragging on it pretty hard, but the hotel looks pretty good.
It's,
And there actually was a security guard. So. As close as we are to, we're on the edge of all the population, really, where anything would be happening. So I think all that goings on we run into at the convenience store was people from the projects getting their cigars and their little bit of gasoline for the night before they headed out carousing. It is Saturday night, 8 o'clock. They're headed for the bar. Now, I mean, from the projects right across the road. We call them the projects where we're from. Or projects for government housing. Yeah, I need more. More than Dallas.
It says that's a cool question mark.
A pool? We're just talking Riverbend, nothing special. All right, thanks, Tony. And I don't see anything from. I'm not getting all the comments again. Dang it. On Talk Chat. Let's try live chat, smart ass. Why would I want just some of all the things there? Hey, Isaac. Hi, Pocket. I still got nothing from Sid's that one. Larry says be safe at home.
just crossed over into Mississippi on I-20.
Who's asking?
Westwind.
Yeah, we didn't come very far into. Let's see. We were driving, well, we were going down the road while we were in the live street. Just pulled up and got to the room when that unintended slight up towards my wife's character happened. Right, Betty?
Apparently somebody released Kalama Harris's family's slave ownership records. Or I'm hoping.
What? Well, I don't have a clue, man. I don't know Elvis was ripped off by his manager. Other than that, I don't know. If he'd got to live his life, he wouldn't have ended his life. Who's Kalama Harris? Somebody running for something that I should probably know about and don't. I'll give it a minute. If you want it, I'll go get it right now. Oh, hey, HCP snuck in there too. Leave it all with. You got anything interesting happening in your neck of the woods, HCP? Yeah, they stay inside, but she wants some water. So I have to reach really far to feel safe. Yeah, nothing. We had a super good visit with the Revolted Man, LS, Biddy, Chipper, and several other people. Got some cool stuff. Ooh, I got something I got to show y'all whenever she gets back in. I'll go out there and get it. The Revolted Man, I gave him something. He gave me something. I come out way ahead on the deal. Way ahead. Like, you know, you give somebody a burro and they give you a racehorse kind of deal.
It's a lot.
Really?
I never at one because the gate went to most piece.
Oh,
You try to lock it when the gate's open. It goes.
oh wow. I'm gonna go out there and get that holster. You can take her and chitter chat at him. You do that off camera. You're good at that. Just tell them a story. Tell them about how the elves won and everything. How when there was that war between the dwarves and the elves, The L's won because it was over who could change the light bulb first, and while the dwarves were going to get the ladder, the L's just did it. Man, I tell you, huh? Burl Lives Matter, yeah.
Did you tell us that we got to see fireworks?
Oh no, I didn't. We did get to see fireworks. You can tell them all about it. The boompas.
We got to see a few last night at or not before, whenever the 4th was. I don't even know what day it is. Today's the 6th, I think.
We get to see some on the first and some on the fourth.
Yeah. We saw some at the Revolting Man's, and then the other night we saw some when we were with Chipper. The Revolting Man, Chipper? Chipper said, did he like what you brought him? I don't know if he's
Yes.
talking about the Revolting Man.
Yes, he did. He was quite excited. Isn't true.
Yeah, he said he was Revolting Man.
Right.
Yes, the thing you drug him.
Jet cool. Tylenol from operetta. It's gotta say cool. So cool. They soon they didn't play with it. I tried to wear it in the park. It won't fit. It's like adjustable. Spec ops. It's almost like it was made for a Beretta. He ain't in here. Cool. Because now me and Lee are gonna start a project. We're gonna get, we're gonna find him a Beretta. Yeah. We'll hook him up. Because that's what my son is telling it to find in sidearms. It's a skill he has.
Aaron's out. Good
night, Aaron.
Patriots. I used to spec up state back in Iraq and it was full of fruit and stuff down there. Hey, Can you say a prayer for Midwest Prepper tonight?
For
Wesleyan asked. I don't know.
what's he got going on with him? I mean, I don't mind praying for nobody.
Was he the one in the hospital? Yeah, he's the one in the hospital.
Okay.
I remember somebody was talking about it last night or night before or sometime or another lately.
Is there a,
I don't
anybody
know.
know what's going on specifically with him?
Whoever mentioned where, I don't even know where, what, I don't know where we were at when I saw it mentioned, but they were just saying he was in the hospital. I don't know.
There's a lot of that going on. Thank goodness. There's another one. He's in there.
And even whatever chat it was that we were in the other day, he popped in for a minute and said, "Got to go." The nurse came in, or the doctor, or somebody. I forgot about that.
I thought Daniel Keenan was in here. Or is he out doing his job or something? These people with jobs and stuff.
Oh, maybe that's who it was. Will Patriot then.
Yeah.
May have been who I heard.
Will Patriot, I knew he was in there.
Okay, that may have been who it was.
Been praying for him, but I mean, Midwest Prepper, he's just in the hospital.
Midwest.
Let me get this done.
Best thing I heard today is Epstein got arrested and going to court Monday.
Who's that? Why are all the preppers going in the hospital? They go with the conspiracy theory stuff.
Getting everything checked out to make sure they're good to go. That way,
Is that what it is?
when the balloon drops, they'll be ready.
Oh man, bed bugs already chewing me through the carpet. They started it. What's one thing I could give Georgie? You can walk around without getting stickers. You came down. Alright. He came down with something next year. Oh, okay. But it's Midwest Prepper. That's what he said. Because he comes in there sometimes. Is it
It's
Midwest?
Midwest Prepper.
Midwest Prepper? Well, yeah, I'll take your hats off. We'll just do that now and then we'll keep it up. Heavenly Father, most gracious and high God, Lord, there's a lot. I've received too many phone calls and text messages on this journey, God. There are people out there with friends in the hospital, friends they count closer than family. There are friends of ours in the hospital with things that shouldn't be going wrong at their age. There are people falling sick all around us. We know that you are God, that you are in control of everything, that you have authority over everything. We ask that you shield us from the lies and the temptations and from the requests made against us by the Antichrist, by Satan himself. That you protect us, that you protect Will, Midwest, Brian's friend, and the list goes on. There's father-in-laws and mother-in-laws. There's children. There's husbands. There's wives. There's so many different things out there that need prayer. We ask that you be with each family, and the ones that are feeling lost, embrace them, comfort them, and let them know that for both those who have passed and those yet breathing, there is hope. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Let's carry everybody. Man, too. Next time I go over, he's on my phone.
No,
Say that. I said that last time too.
because you need to know who to pray for.
I think we made it out of the state.
And besides, you can send pictures of Bimbo Bakery.
Bimbo Bakery, yeah. What is Bimbo Bakery and why would they put it? I mean, that's a big old bakery.
I don't know, but we'll have to go check it out.
We're gonna
We'll
have
see
to.
if it's
like
really
right.
Bimbo
It's like
Bakery.
literally right. That's where that chick came from.
My feet.
Oh, that was wrong. Explains why it looked like she walked over there though. I just figured. Because it was in the description. Anyway. Howdy, Zach and Savage and Zach and Savage and all you people that are saying hey to each other and stuff. It quit with flashing red and then started.
Jeffrey Epstein was arrested on child trafficking, and Kamala Harris family slave record for everything. They are people who are running for stuff that they're saying they won't matter who they are in a year or something. Interesting because Epstein just spoke out against both parties and said the people need to be united. So he was saying quit playing parties and then he gets arrested on child trafficking. It's interesting.
Hillary's America. Watch the movie.
Epstein had a plane. Express, and Epstein was connected big to the Clintons, so there should be time. So I don't know. We will see, I guess.
That's the deal. If he broke with party lines and split, he won't be fine. That means he bailed on her. There, come on, people. Either the right and the left are the wings to the same bird, or they're not. You got to keep your theories straight. So, if one guy spoke out against something and all of a sudden bad stuff happened, he's turned against both parties. And the power and the money and the real authority in the Democratic Party, I truly believe, well, the head fish in the fishbowl has a library named after him in Arkansas. Just saying. So, AC 103. Oh, Daniel T is doing. Oh, he's probably lurking. Did you get that barn built? I got out of the way. You should have been able to do it. The missus said I wasn't allowed to come visit y'all anymore if I was going to keep y'all from doing your work. She's a very, very harsh taskmaster. 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 There we go. English. You speak English.
Ready for the break.
There you go.
See, once you were out of the way, they got it done.
There you go. See, I was in the way. All that sitting around the shade drinking tea and stuff. That was wrong. I should not have done that to y'all on your days off. I should never have done that to you. And I apologize. From my heart. I won't let it happen again until next time. Is that better, Penny? Everything's better.
I'm not blind.
Yeah, I forgot that it's the camera screen. That didn't work. Hey, Daniel. Warren. There's so many Daniels. There's Daniels and Billies all over the place. Daniels, Billies, Brian's. It's like, what? They don't have enough of names out there for all the different people getting the name.
Everybody can't be like me and have a special name.
There's that, I guess. Apparently, my family tree likes the name Wade and Anthony too.
Mm-hmm.
I may have already said this. I don't know if it's like still flooring me. I looked at the headstone of the man I'm named after. That made him real to me. I'd heard stories. I'd never met him because reasons we weren't in the same state when Dad died and we never came back. So I never met any of my family. I grew up without cousins. So, it's weird. Hey, I might ought to take up the banjo because my mom's side of the family and my daddy's side of the family, they's buried in the same plots all over that cemetery. That's a little scary. It's a little scary, not like really, 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 really scary, but it's a little scary. It is a small town. Maybe they just didn't have a lot of places to bury people. That and all this is going on back when most people didn't leave the county they were born in for anything. That's the meaning behind the song I'm Going to Jackson.
Didn't know they had a smoking room, but they offered one, so I was like, okay, fine, we'll take one.
Yeah.
That might be true.
That might be it too, yeah. You're trying to figure it out?
Oh, it's celebrating 100 years, 1919 to 2019.
Wow.
That's why it tastes so rough. It's a 100-year-old
It's a 100-year-old coffee. Maybe the freshness seal got broken. Maybe if they turn the warm.
Normally we do.
Normally we do. We don't ask for smoking room, but screw it, we're tired. So.
Well, he offered. He said, "Do you want one?" I'm like, "Okay."
It's almost like, it almost feels like smoking in somebody else's house, which is something else we don't do very well at.
Uncle Jesse and I went to Korea, and that was one place too.
Well, I've never heard of not allowing dipping in a room. But I know they'll kick you out of some of the 2 stories if you spit off the balcony. It's over with. I mean, you're done. That is kind of like major on roll. So. don't care if you don't, smoke, dip, whatever, but like if you're in the on the second balcony and you're just spitting out the balcony, you don't know who's directly under you. So yeah. And keep your hand on your spit cup. That's you want to keep your hand on our butt can. This seems fair.
You just want to because it has the word butt in it.
Always keep your hand on the butt. I can't play with the tripod while y'all are on it, can I? Does that make y'all jiggle? Does that make y'all jiggle? It's not Craig. Oh no, it's California. Oh, it's dramatical. Wait, this is Corsair trainers on live stream. There's no need to worry about the earthquakes in California. They're all lying. They're not killing us all. Did y'all see that imposter on Corsair's on Steve's channel? He's like, no, I know we all heard about the earthquakes, but it's fine. We didn't even feel them. Everybody died. There's like not. It's like there's like a swim hole there now. It all slid off in the ocean. They just don't want us to know. If they
We couldn't
lose,
be that lucky.
if they lose the LA, they don't actually need the people to go to the polls. They just need the numbers present for the election. If they lose Southern California, then they're going to lose the election. They can't lose California. So they have to pretend like it didn't happen. And they got little robot YouTube people making
Said it.
videos. So we think that it's still there. They're making sure that it's the conservative YouTube channels that are getting out from there, and the really big ones, so everybody think that everything's cool. So nobody notices that all the little channels like we're equal people too aren't going.
You're all good at that.
I've been watching you too. This is not a very politically correct live stream.
Really?
Have you noticed?
That's
It's
unusual.
It is. I don't know what's going on. It's obviously the air. There's something wrong with the air here. It's all them bacon fumes from the
Briscoe
bimbo.
Deli and Pearl. Okay, I'll look that up.
What's that? I never experienced anything. I have lived a boring life. I don't know what I'm being accused of. I plead the fifth. If that's the right amendment. If not, I'll read some more. Good night, Gilder, man. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Chemtrails. I don't know. It might be the chemtrails getting me. Could be. I don't know. We saw like clouds coming out of the ground earlier today. Maybe that was it. Maybe we got gas. I told you that wasn't clouds. I told you that was poison gas. Just because it smelled like a cloud doesn't mean it's a cloud. It's cool. We were traveling right behind a little rain showers that were coming through, and the road had already got hot. Everything was hot from the sun being out all day. And then come a little quick shower on everything, just enough to get the road wet and the grass wet. And then the sun came back out, and you could tell that it had rained, but the road wasn't wet wet anymore. It was moist, and the water cooking up everywhere. There was a valley, a little valley or whatever, or a little notch between the tops of the mountains or hills or whatever these things are at. And there were just clouds forming and coming out of them. And as the traffic was going down the interstate, it was curving the ends of the clouds to follow the road. It was like, ooh, you had to be there. It was like a Kodak moment, and I didn't want to get the camera out because it was way in the back and stuff. Besides, I was driving. Whenever I start reaching over into the back seat and I can go to the steering wheel and digging for stuff, it's all upset out for. Yeah, what the dumb
I
thing.
wonder if I bet your phone can't see that. That way.
Oh, maybe You guys see that? Who wants to go eat there?
Can you see it?
Yeah, you can see it. Would you like to go eat with me? Or you want to go eat Chinese food with me? Oh, oh. There you go, politically correct again. My apologies.
It's not what I was actually looking for, but I saw it and I remembered it, and so yeah.
I mean, that's a real place. We saw it. This is the first time we've deliberately got on the interstate and dug into the interstate to get anywhere. The other way we kept looking for, through the mountains, over the hills, and stuff like that. Chattanooga, went through Chattanooga on the big road, but that was because the other alternative was painfully slow, other than the painfully slow that you have to do over here. We got on one good road, speed limit was 70 on it for a long ways, but every mile there was a red light. So basically, maybe every 2 miles. No, it was every mile, right every mile and a half. So you get speed, and then their light would change. You'd have to slow down at the light because everybody taking off from the light hadn't got up to speed yet. And then you would all catch up, you'd all get up to speed, and then you'd have to slow down again. And eventually it got to a point where there was enough of you that slowed down that you would catch the next light. The scratching? Go on, man, the mosquitoes tore me up. Look. There's a mosquito bit right there. Mosquito bit right there. Couple back here. One over here. It just tore me up. Never sit out in the dark and smoke cigarettes and drink bourbon. It attracts mosquitoes. If I did something like that, that would cause me to get mosquito bites. But I would never do that because, well, that's responsible. Okay, we made that twice. And we didn't actually stay out there. We had bourbon and Coke. But it doesn't take long when the mosquitoes are as aggressive as ever. And the funny thing about it is they were biting me through the, what do you call it? The deep. They didn't give me where my clothes were because the deep was staying on my clothes, even though I was sweating. But where I sweated on mine, I guess I washed it off. All right, Delaware, be good. Where is that? Oh, no, snowflakes every chance I get. We had some snowflakes come through Texas last year before they were around the 4th of July parade. And they didn't make it to the parade. They were just puddles of water laying all over the. Well, I have pictures. There's little puddles all over the sidewalks, and there's just little safety pins. Little safety pins laying in puddles of water. They just melted, man. We don't have to worry about snowflakes much at home. They just can't take it. You can't take real life. Kind of hard to file for unemployment when everybody and their dog's calling you up telling you you need to come to work. That's my main reason for retiring is because I couldn't find anybody to work. Couldn't keep doing it all myself, couldn't find anybody. So I had to hire careful. I think I'm just going to eat those she's going to put this in the refrigerator. She's gonna put this. I was gonna put it in the refrigerator. She's gonna put this giant ham sandwich. I'm gonna wait to see if she does a food poisoning first for it. Somebody's got to test things. I bought some stripper clips from SKF. I'm excited to go and play with those. I got enough for a full loader. Well, what I would consider a full load. I got 5. That gives me a full load in the firearm and then 5 reloads. And if it's anything more intense than that, well, I'm just gonna curl up and ball and fire like a baby. I don't want to get shot at. I don't want to get shot at or shot. Either one. Not interested. I haven't tried to get the shot part yet. I've tried getting shot at, and it's not fun. It's unnerving. Unnerving is the right word for it. It is unnerving to have your clothing pulling away from your body and getting clear and around a corner and in your vehicle and gone, and taking your jacket off and finding holes and realizing just how close you were to getting shot through the liver and kidney and stomach and anything else. Nah, you don't even need a gun to melt a snowflake. Just say something to trigger them and their body temperature will rise and they'll melt down on their own.
No, there's Corsair.
Oh, Corsair's in here?
Yes. He heard you talk, or his ears were probably burning.
Yours
Talking
burning,
about-
Corsair? We're talking about Corsair died in the earthquake. His imposters in here. Hello, Corsair trainers. I'm Steve 2, the robot, the YouTube algorithm fake Steve. How are you? Do you need me to talk slower, or can you understand me? No, we didn't stop in Chattanooga. We took pictures. We took pictures as we drove through. I love the way people talk. We were in North Georgia, okay, and the people talk a little bit. It's sweet, it's cute. I mean, it's entertaining. Then we swung further south just cause good. They talk really cool. The further south you go, it's like what do you say? And it's like you need a translator almost. And I'm from Texas, and I was like, what's no, nobody tips a clean stripper. What? Here it goes. Oh, you're so mean. You're a rude person.
Mhm.
Spirit. Just trying to hit me like with a stick and stuff. I guess I'm tired. Anybody got anything y'all want to talk about? Because I really am. I'm rattling on about nothing that matters to anybody. Right home, stinking head up. Stayed up late, slept very little, got up early,
Rinse and repeat.
rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. It's time to go home. I'm tired.
And then go rest from our
I'm
vacation.
gonna take a break from the vacation. This is the most fun we had since last time we did it. Oh no, now we got problems because she feels like super comfortable and Georgia, super mosquito. Oh no, it's not a mosquito in the room, it's a bed bug.
Can you sleep over there? I'm gonna stay over here on this chair.
But she's like feeling all super comfortable and stuff in Georgia, around the Georgians. Yeah, I said it right. Is it Georgians or Georgiites? I don't know. Georgians. She can't make up her mind if she wants to be from South Georgia or if she just wants to be from North Georgia. I'll think Chattanooga, Mississippi. She could be working on the Delta. I didn't even know Delta had an airline in Mississippi. She didn't think that was funny. Why a minute? Why is that? I can come back. Give it to me. Oh, not you. That's an ugly thing to say. Yeah, y'all stay in touch with her. Don't let her get all whatever. She's good people. Her husband is too. He's just big, quiet teddy bear. He's an Instagram star, right? Instagram instead of YouTube. I didn't know you could do all that. That's cool. I can follow him most of the time. Stay hungry all the time. Daniel, I appreciate your hospitality the other day. Sorry about the confusion on our part. It all turned out good. Worked out good. Worked out great. Did I'm trying to figure out if it's okay to tell the story about how when we left there was all them little brown cars sitting on the side of the road. There was little brown cars with lights sitting on the side of the road all the way out of the county. We're trying to decide whether or not you were trying to be funny. That was funny. It was scary as crap, but it was funny. Look, where'd all them come from? You want the Wi-Fi login?
Pretty sure it's not gonna help anybody. Unless you're gonna go get one of them bimbos from down the street.
I wonder what I could trade this password for. Probably nothing worth what I'd get for free. Doc, see, it's like this. I was in Mississippi. I was poking a little fun around down yonder, and then that thing nose stuff started falling off. Rolled up first, then it started falling off. We need to fix this. Cause I'm growing fond of some of those parts. I can't believe it's right there, young across the store. You hold him, man. If you hold it, I ain't got to go to your house. I mentioned that I really hate to listen. Well, I hate drugs, period. I mentioned that ever on my channel.
Probably.
I should probably do a video about that or something, or 10 or maybe 20. Yeah, some comment won't take off, penicillin won't kill. Or was it what Tony used to say? Something scare the crap right out of penicillin? Or the life right out of penicillin? What? He talking about moving to California or something?
No, he said, hopefully they get worse, the aftershocks, and everyone moves east. Let the invasion
Oh, I
begin.
don't think so.
So I said, bite your tongue, mister.
Hey, of course, here, look what I got. See this? This is for holding anti-Californian repellent devices. That's right. Like if I spray paint this puppy black, first time a Californian sees it, they're gonna go, ah! And they're gonna go back east, west, whatever direction is not here. Actually, as long, they can go east from me as long as they stop in Mississippi. We ain't gonna be here. Maybe North Mississippi and South Mississippi need to like have war and divide themselves. I think before we completely swear off of Mississippi, we should go through Southern Mississippi. We should go down by Lake Charles, Louisiana, cut across through there. Now listen to me all the way, okay? Instead of going through Freeport every time, we go down into the real part of Mississippi, where the ground's pretty.
And where it's like falling off into the swamp.
Just close your eyes. It'll be fine. Have you ever drowned in Mississippi or in Louisiana? Have you ever drowned to death in Mississippi? Or dadgummit, Louisiana. Did you get Mississippi off of your mind? Have you personally ever drowned to death in Louisiana? Have you personally ever fallen off the road into the swamp in Louisiana? Have you personally ever run into a giant alligator in Louisiana? I did not think so. So I think that you should give Louisiana another drive-through to the south. We drive through lower Louisiana and then go through lower Mississippi. If you don't like it, we don't have to go back. We don't have to go back. Or we can just not go to southern Louisiana again, whichever. Whatever you think's best, I suppose. She didn't talk about it. We go to Louisiana. Allow me to translate. Husband, do not get me across that bridge again, ever. Oh, shit. Thought she was out of stuff to throw. You're sneaky. He holds my BB gun, my airsoft pistol. That's so cool. If you don't get your finger in the right place, it won't work. You can like rotate it and stuff. It's like the coolest toy ever. But only a child would sit there and play with something like that. I'm a grown man. What are we talking about?
Well, Westland originally said if you get herpes twice, that they cancel each other out.
Oh, cool. Going in for seconds.
And then, of course, Harris said, well, shoot yourself with that serpent holster. I didn't say it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Westland, or Gen X said Westland survival and luckily cracks kills herpes. And then Westland says the crabs are just landscapers. They keep everything clean.
Okay. Wonder if like a real crustacean, so like if you had crab, you just have like a mini crab boil or something.
I'll
Right.
get you an ice pick. and
Pulling
you
their
can
legs
go on.
off. We're not gonna do the ice pick thing. That's how you get rid of crabs. That's how you get rid of crabs in Texas. You gotta be tough, okay? First, you go get you straight right. You shave half everything. Leave the other side alone. You gotta give them a place to hide, okay? Shave half of everything. And then you put lighter fluid on the side that's got the hair. You light it on fire. You got ice pick over here, and you stab them as you run out the other side. Don't stab too hard. You don't want to go through them. You stab them, pick them off, and then just up the ice pick, get them all dead. That's how you get a crab in Texas. What?
Owen will always find something to throw, so
Yeah.
then he gets smacked.
That's what you get. You gotta give him the right habitat. If I got crabs, I'm gonna give them to whatever habitat will take them so they leave me alone. I've dodged those. I've never. Oh, can't kill them? God, I've never had crabs.
Oh, what was it he said? Jack, what did he tell us that you just pour Chemfolk Finique on it
On it.
and it gets rid of them? Why he needed
That's
to
a-
share that with us,
What?
I'm not real sure.
This is exactly how do you know, boss? I miss that man. He was fun after about number 6 Budweiser, I guarantee. No. Hippo, which one? Hippo 1. Hepatitis
See,
C.
I guess.
Must have been running around some of the same hotels as me.
Forgot girlfriend was sitting next to me.
Yeah, you got to watch that stuff. So usually there's distance between us, and I have a computer screen in front. I don't have my Viking shield, so I have no way of deflecting the missiles. I thought it was going to be empty tomorrow. I left it in the car and got hot. Picked it open. All right, guys, been this hour and a half. We're well close to it. Twisted Meadows of Texas.
Yes, David.
How goes it? What I missed?
So we're heading west.
Yes. We will be going through, I figured Shreveport midday tomorrow. Thereabouts. I'll figure DFW mid afternoon. And then we'll have to keep getting the butt to make it home. We ain't gonna make it home for tomorrow.
Oh, no.
We might make it if we try real hard. We could make it happen. My daughter, but that's it. And that day we're gonna be driving my daughter. Who blows about it? It doesn't matter what we do. The evening sun's gonna be burning right in our eyeballs all the way. I was really hoping to make it home before late evening. We're not gonna
Yeah,
get
that
to
ain't
it.
gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. I couldn't get my wife to shut up. She just kept talking and talking and talking and talking, and we didn't get to leave Georgia when we wanted to. I had it all scheduled, had it all planned out. I laid it all out before we ever left the house, what we was gonna do. And then every time we get somewhere, she would just start talking and talking and talking, and we just never got to stay on my schedule. You're gonna have to work on that.
Okay.
Okay. There's no sense in me doing all that planning if you're just gonna and do whatever you want.
Exactly how many videos did you and Revolting Man get this done today?
And like one little short one, we talked about coffee beans. Is it coffee beans and you grind them and you pour water on them and you have coffee and that was over it.
Oh, okay.
No one little one. Itty bitty tiny short video. Probably won't even put it on YouTube. Until I get my 1.5 million dollars. I got it. That's gonna take some editing because there was a couple of times. Let's put it this way: Some of it's gonna cost $1 just because I don't want to lose my channel. There's good stuff. It needs to be seen, but yeah. And he's not wrong. It's, he ain't wrong. Just in case you want.
You will have to do editing because swimming pool and young children.
Yeah, there's swimming pool and some young children and
It's
stuff.
got to be edited out.
There's a, what do you call it? Both me and the revolting man feel strongly about the protection of our households from every angle. So, yeah. Same reason y'all don't see much of my grandchildren on here. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I was looking at you thinking after you left. Just say thank you. I'll throw all this stuff back at you and give you your ammunition back. Or whatever. That hurt.
It hurts when it goes. Thanks to your apostle.
I give up.
I drank it too fast.
Well, what'd you do that for? God, you're silly. All right, we're beat, guys. We're both getting loopy. Tell them good night.
Good night, honey.
We'll catch y'all up, and we'll see y'all next time. All right, y'all still out on that. We're gonna go in here and feed some bed bugs. I think about jump through the shower, and then we're gonna feed some bed bugs, and then we'll get back on the road tomorrow. If there'll be more, be listening for your phone, okay? If you're in here, if you watch it later or whatever, okay? Love you people. That's still out.